Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel Learn with Gisela. In this video of polynomials, we are going to check whether the divisor is the factor of the dividend. So the question is, using long division method, check whether the second polynomial is the factor of the first polynomial. Now in these two questions which we are going to take up in this video, the first is the dividend and the second is the divisor, and we have to use long division method to check whether the second polynomial is factor of first polynomial. Now long division of polynomial is same as long division of whole numbers. The three steps involved in long division are: first is division, second multiplication, third subtraction. If the remainder is 0 after long division process, we can say that the second polynomial is a factor of the first polynomial, or the divisor is the factor of dividend. Now let's take up question number 1. It is given: divide 4p cube minus 12p square minus 37p minus 15 by 2p plus 1. Now over here we have to find out whether the second polynomial, that is the divisor, is a factor of the first polynomial, that is the dividend. Now if you observe, the dividend is already in standard form, that is, it is already in the decreasing order of the powers, that is 3, 2, 1, 0. Now we shall set the problem. The divisor, that is 2p plus 1, will come outside, and dividend, that is 4p cube minus 12p square minus 37p minus 15, will come inside. Now we shall start with the first step, that is division. We shall take the first term of the dividend and divide it by the first term of the divisor. And we shall write 4p cube upon 2p, which is equal to 2p square. Now 2p square is our quotient, which we will write on the top. Another way of finding 2p square is to think of a number such that it should be multiplied to 2p and we should get 4p cube. So again we know that it is 2p square because 2p square into 2p is 4p cube. Now we shall take up the second step, that is multiplication. We are going to multiply this new quotient which we have obtained in first step with the divisor. So we shall write 2p plus 1 into 2p square, which is equal to 4p cube plus 2p square. Now further we shall write this product just below the first two terms of the dividend, putting the like terms one below the other. So we shall write 4p cube plus 2p square just below 4p cube minus 12p square. Now we shall move to the next step, that is subtraction. We have to subtract the product with the first two terms of the dividend. So we shall write both of them in the bracket with the minus sign in between. And next step will be to open the bracket and change the signs and further simplify it. So we shall write 4p cube minus 12p square minus 4p cube minus 2p square, and further 4p cube minus 4p cube will stand cancel, and minus 12p square and minus 2p square we shall get minus 14p square. Now these steps, step 1, step 2, step 3 are all part of working. We have to actually do the long division process in the vertical form. So first of all, we shall write minus sign just below the product which we had written, and we shall change the sign. That means 4p cube will become now minus 4p cube, and plus 2p square will become minus 2p square. Now further plus 4p cube will cancel with minus 4p cube, and minus 12p square and minus 2p square we will get minus 14p square as the remainder. Further we shall bring down minus 37p. Now the new dividend which we have to solve is minus 14p square and minus 37p. Now further we shall go through the three steps all over again. We shall start with the division, that is minus 14p square will be divided by 2p and we shall get minus 7p. Or another way of finding minus 7p is to think of a number which can be multiplied to 2p to get minus 14p square. So that way also you can get minus 7p. Now minus 7p is our new quotient which we have written on the top. We shall move to the second step of multiplying this new quotient with the divisor, and we shall get minus 14p square minus 7p. Now we shall move to third step of subtraction. So first of all we shall write minus sign just below the product which we had written, and we shall change the sign. minus 14p square will become plus 14p square, and minus 7p will become plus 7p. Now further, minus 14p square will cancel with plus 14p square, and minus 37p and plus 7p we shall get minus 30p, and further we shall bring down minus 15. Now this is the new dividend which we have to solve using the 3 steps all over again. So first step is division. So we shall divide minus 30p by 2p and we shall get minus 15. Or another way of getting minus 15 is what should be multiplied to 2p to get minus 30p. So the answer is minus 15. So minus 15 is the new question which we have got, and we shall move to second step of multiplying this new question, that is minus 15, by the divisor, that is 2p plus 1. So we shall get the product minus 30p minus 15. Now further we shall move to third step of subtraction. So we shall write minus sign just below the product and change the sign. Now minus 30p will become plus 30p and minus 15 will become plus 15. Now further minus 30p and plus 30p will cancel, and minus 15 and plus 15 will also cancel with each other, and we are left with the remainder 0. So over here the quotient is 2p square minus 7p minus 15 and remainder is 0. So we can say since the remainder is 0, so yes, the second polynomial, that is 2p plus 1, is the factor of the first polynomial, that is 4p cube minus 12p square minus 37p minus 15. Now let us take up second question. It is given divide 4q cube minus 6q square minus 4q plus 3 by 2 cube minus 1 and find out whether the second polynomial is a factor of the first polynomial or not. Now if you observe, the first polynomial, that is our dividend, is already in standard form. That means it is already in the decreasing order of the powers, that is 3, 2, 1, 0. Now we shall set our problem. The divisor, that is 2 cube minus 1, will come outside, and dividend, that is 4q cube minus 6q square minus 4q plus 3, will come inside. Now we shall start with the first step, that is division. We shall take up the first term of the dividend, that is 4q cube, and divide it by the first term of the divisor, that is 2 cube, and we shall get 2q square, which is our quotient, which we will write on the top. Another way of finding this quotient is to think of a number what should be multiplied to 2 cube to get 4q cube. So we shall get 2q square, because 2q into 2q square is 4q cube. Now further we shall move to step 2, that is multiplication. We are going to multiply the quotient, that is 2q square, with the divisor, that is 2q minus 1, and we shall obtain the product 4q cube minus 2q square. Now this product we shall write just below the first two terms of the dividend, and make sure you write the like terms one below the other. Now we shall move to third step of subtraction. We have to subtract the product from the first two terms of the dividend. So we shall write both of them in the bracket with a minus sign in between. Further we shall open the bracket and change the sign. So we shall write 4q cube minus 6q square minus 4q cube plus 2q square. Now further 4q cube and minus 4q cube will stand cancel, and minus 6q square and plus 2q square we will get minus 4q square. Now these three steps of division, multiplication and subtraction are all part of working. Now I'll show you how to do long division process in the vertical form. So first of all, for that we shall write minus sign just below the product which we have obtained in step 2, and we shall change the sign. Plus 4 cube will become minus 4 cube, and minus 2q square will become plus 2q square. Now further 4q cube will stand cancel with minus 4q cube, and minus 6q square and plus 2q square we will get minus 4q square, and we shall bring down minus 4q. Now this is the new dividend which we have obtained, and we have to solve it undergoing the three steps all over again. So we shall divide minus 4q square with 2q, and we shall get minus 2q. That is our new quotient which we will write on the top. Another way of finding minus 2q is to think of a number what should be multiplied to 2q to get minus 4q square. So that way also we can get minus 2q. Now we shall move to second step of multiplication. So we shall multiply the divisor with this new quotient, that is minus 2q into 2q minus 1, and we shall get the product minus 4q square plus 2q, and further we shall put minus sign below the product and change the signs. So minus will become plus and plus will become minus. Now further minus 4q square will stand cancel with plus 4q square, and minus 4q and minus 2q we will get minus 6q, and further we shall bring down plus 3. Now this is the new dividend which we have to solve using the 3 steps. So first step is division. So we shall divide minus 6q by 2q and we shall get minus 3. That is our new question which we will write on the top. Another way of getting minus 3 is to think of a number what should be multiplied to 2q to get minus 6q. So the answer is minus 3. So that way also we can obtain this quotient of minus 3. Now we shall move to second step, that is multiplication. We shall multiply minus 3 with 2q minus 1 and we shall get the product minus 6q plus 3, and further we shall move to subtraction. So for that we shall put minus sign just below the product and change the sign. Minus 6q will become plus 6q and plus 3 will become minus 3. Now further minus 6q and plus 6q will stand cancel, and plus 3 and minus 3 will also stand cancel, and we are left with remainder 0. So over here the quotient is 2q square minus 2q minus 3 and remainder is 0. So we can say since the remainder is 0, yes, the second polynomial is the factor of first polynomial. So this is it. Hope you enjoyed and learned division of polynomial by binomial, and also learned how we are going to find out that whether the second polynomial is a factor of the first polynomial. So please do like and subscribe my channel if you like the video, and do give your feedback in the comment box. I'll be looking forward to it. Thanks everyone.